Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Agrinia, and welcome to my little poker vlog here. I hope you guys can chill, relax, and enjoy the show. And hopefully, I can give you guys some value, and in return, you guys can subscribe. In this video, we're probably going to go over some of the basics in poker. Yesterday, I went to play it live, and I actually got destroyed. I don't know what happened. Most people, they struggle with online, but they do well at live. For me, it's more of I kill it online, but I don't do so well at live, and it's like a weird thing. It's like when I play it live, I have these like mental loops, these unhealthy mental loops that make me make bad decisions. So in this video, I'm just gonna reinforce positive mental loops, positive thought processes, and just go over the basics again. Hope you guys sit back, enjoy the vlog, and yeah, we're gonna try to play. We're gonna play 200 hands, at least 200 hands, at least, or make it to our goal of about $100, whichever one comes first. We're gonna go to the basics, tagging everyone, and try to get like little reads on the regs. So let's see down here. So down here, this person, DJ Richla, they have a HUD stat of 24-16. That's pretty reggy, but their aggression factor is pretty low. And they try to win the pots. Their one win solve flop is pretty high. That means that they are fighting for the pot. So I'm gonna give them the reg tag. This calls everything guy is exactly what he is. He calls everything. Notice his 57.9 VPFR. He's gonna keep his fish tag, but he's actually a whale. Are whales fish? I'm not sure. Up here, can we go for value with the queens? It's gonna be very thin. I'm gonna check. And I actually could make these tens a bit bigger with this calls everything guy, because he's gonna call. Oh wait, he didn't call this time, but we did flop a set. This is unlikely to get stabbed here. We're gonna bet 1/3. On this turn, 8-9 comes in. But on how dry it is, I think 8-9 would have raised. I'm gonna discount it and say he doesn't have it at full frequency. On this river here, no raises on the flop or turn. Queen King is possible, but not at full frequency. He raises some Queen Kings. So let's think to ourselves here. What if I had ace here? Would I go big bet? I think I would. I don't. If I had ace here, I would go big bet. If I was bluffing here, I would go pretty small. So I'm gonna go somewhere in the middle for this hand. We got a 1-L table, a full ring 1-L table. Do we want to play that? Let me see. Let me see how. I'm gonna keep playing these for now. And we take it down. Let's go. Pocket nines. We're gonna 3-bet here. Eight, nine. With the fish right here. We're gonna open it up. Gonna check this. Ace, king, deuce. We're gonna check. Check. Right. 9 comes, 10 jack is the nuts. Would he have bet 10 jack? Maybe. Maybe. With that being said, we're still gonna bet here for some value. And we actually hit gin on this turn card. And on this river here. I'm gonna go small. Ace comes on the river. Honestly, this God, he wakes up on the river a lot, for sure. Didn't bet the queen. Didn't raise on the 9. Bets the ace. I think I win here often enough to justify a call, so I'm gonna call. Yes, let's go. Yeah, he likes to wake up a lot on the river. Queen deuce gonna fold this. King jack in the upper right hand corner. That is very playable. Listen, against call everything, jack 9 offsuit can be played. We're opening the king jack. We're now at a total at $40 profit so far. And we hit this flop here. The question is, does our hand need protection? No. Are we scared of any overcard flush draws? No. So we're going to check this hand here because we don't want to build a pot with it. When the deuce comes, ask yourselves, is he capped? He's not. He is not capped because he could have a deuce here. Actually, he is capped because how aggressive and loose and whale he is. He doesn't have a deuce here. So we're going to bet pretty big. And up here, we're drawing to the nuts. We're gonna bet. We're gonna bet 1/3 pot. We take it down. We're out of position in a multi-way pot. We're gonna check with our top here. And on this river, because he calls everything, we're actually gonna go for a very thin value mergey bet here with a jack 9, and he folds. Honestly, some people might think, why would you bet so big when your kicker for the jack isn't so big? But like, he would have called that bet with any pair. We're gonna call the 70% bet on the flop here. The 3 pairs the board on a turn, which is pretty good for me, right? All I'm scared now is the flush draws and a better kicker than mine. But would he have 3 better kicker than mine? Let's think about it. So what's better than my hand? Jack king. With a 7% 3-bet, he could 3-bet jack king suited. I don't think he flat calls as a reg. I don't think he flat calls jack king offsuit. So we're just gonna call again. And with the flush draw missing, with the straight draws missing on this river, we were gonna call any bet. And as you can see there, I think if the 9 didn't come and giving him showdown value, he would have bet again. So good job. We took that one down. Down below, because we have a down below, because we have 2 backdoors going here, we are going to see bet into 2 people, and because we have proper odds for the 8s, for pocket 8s to call, we're going to call his 3-bet. I don't like that king. We probably were winning up until that king came. And the question now is, are we going to bet again on this turn card? When we could overbet here. But does he fold to overbets? Does he fight for pots? He doesn't fight for pots. We're going to overbet here. He's thinking about it. That's pretty good. That means we have some fold equity. Fold equity means like it's a term that means it's an additional way to win a pot. So fold equity is like the little extra like imaginary percentages that help you win a pot. The more often a player will fold, the more often the more fold equity you have. So, for example, when you show a lot of strength, your opponent is willing to fold because you showed a lot of strength. We don't really know exactly how often he'll fold, but we know he will fold, and that there is like that extra percentage from him folding it sometimes is called fold equity. You can generate fold equity by 3-betting and throwing a lot of strength, by over-betting, by honestly by even trash talking at the poker table and having your opponent be scared of you. I know there are some equations to calculate fold equity, but there are calculations to calculate fold equity, but I don't really need to calculate it. I just need to know I have it. And once I know I have it, I can then decide if it's a profitable bluff or not. And I guess you can get that with a little more experience when you play the game more. Okay, he pots it into me, even though I raise a pre-flop. We're gonna fold, and we are gonna 3-bet this fish player. This person we tagged as a fish with 10 queen suited. It plays very well post-flop. We can play it out of position, and we're deep enough. All right, so question, guys. Question for those in the chat right now. How often do you rabbit hunt? How often do you click the flop to see what cards would come? I think it's a bad habit because who cares what cards come? Like, it's over. So let me know in the chat if you guys also have a habit where you rabbit hunt. Rabbit hunt. We're gonna check on this king turn. Now, because this player is a fish and tends to donk, we're actually gonna bet this river with a not much showdown value here and hope that he folds. Because if he had a strong hand, he would have donked. So that's like an exploit against fish players, and it's actually basic strategy. When they're fish and you see them donk, if they get to the river without donking, they're probably capped, and you could probably bet almost any 2 cards and take it down as a bluff. Because if they had anything, they would have donked. We got a premium in the lower right-hand corner, pocket jacks. I'm gonna raise it up here. But we're not gonna raise up 6 king offsuit. Ace-4 suited, though, can be raised. So, Greenio, why are you open for 2.1 big blinds? Well, I don't always open for 2.1 big blinds. I open for 2.1 in the early positions, the under the gun, the low jack, hijack, but from the cutoff and the button, and the small blind, I open for 2.5 to 3, because you're usually in position, which means it's okay to play for a bigger pot. And when you're in a small blind opening for 3, it's okay because you only got 1 player left to act. When you open for big size position, you're gonna get 3-betted a lot, and you're gonna end up having to forfeit that really big chunk of your stack that you put in. So just avoid that. It's okay. Up top, we check to this fishy player with a low stack. We know he's a fish because of his low stack. But he donks on us for very small. I don't like it. We're gonna call though, because we're still winning here. We don't want to raise him off his bluff. He bets small again. There's not many draws out there, and fish don't double barrel as a bluff very often. We're gonna let this one go. Ah! I looked at what card would come next. It was a 3. We wouldn't have gotten there. All right, we're up against this whale. Heads up, which is a dream. This is where a lot of your winning can come from when you get heads up with a fish. So let's do it. He 3-bets us. No, thank you. Same logic here. If he had anything with a 40% donk bet, he would have bet. So we're gonna bet for him. And a lot of times take it down. And when he calls, we're actually going to shut it down. This is the flop he could slow play. We're going to check. And let's see what he has. He had a jack on the turn. See, he's calling me with no showdown value, but it's okay. We're at $51. And oh, just so you guys know, in the upper left-hand corner, we're playing 25 NL. Upper right-hand corner, we're playing 1 NL. Lower left-hand corner, we're playing 1 NL. And this last game in the lower right-hand corner is $100 no limit. Sorry. If he had anything, he would have donked. But honestly, if he's a calling station, maybe it's not such a good idea to do this. So we're probably gonna shut down unless we have something against this player specifically. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, how do I get the money from a player? Sometimes it's from value betting only. So for this player, it's only value betting. That's how we get the money from this player. So we got a nice little flush draw here, and he pots it into us, and the fish up top also pot raises into us. We are going to let it go. We're gonna call. We pick up a flush and a straight draw. He bets, he pots it again. I think it's okay to call here again and then just lead the river. He will call the river bet. If he calls the big river bet, then we win. And on this river, flush comes. I'm still gonna go all in here. And see, he calls us. And we win. And actually, just like that, we get our quota. So let's backtrack on that, right? This is very important for those who are getting started with poker, right? When you're up against a fish, the implied odds that you get paid off for the maximum when you make your hand is highly probable. So if we go back here to this hand, let me play this nice hand up here real quick. SPR is about 4, like 1.3, 3.7. We're gonna bet here. And when the flush comes, we're still gonna get value from queens. He snap called it, which means he could have a flush, which is fine. If he has a flush, he raises us. And we take it down. Okay, good. So back to this hand, right? Like, look at this. Like, really look at this, right? So, a queen, we raise it up, he calls. We get a flush draw. We check our range, as we do here, out of position, to see, so that the fish, we check everything out of position to see what the fish does, right? Because a fish tends to reveal his hand strength a lot when you check to them. And, sorry, excuse me. When you check to them, it allows him to make mistakes. Mistake number one is he's pots the flop. So we get to call him with our strongest hands. With the 8, we get some backdoor straight potential. We have the flush potential. So it's an easy call against a pot bet. On the turn, right? Some straights get there, but we block the straights, some of the straights. And so when he pots it again, it's like, okay, when he pots the game, we're like, okay, he has a made hand. He has a hand he's never folding. If we make our hand on the river, are we getting paid, right? Do we make our hand on the river enough to get paid? Okay. And I do a quick equation. I just do 16, I do 15 times 5, right? What is that? Which is around 75, right? I'm not real good at math, okay? 75. Does he have at least $75? Yeah. I get my hand 1 in 5 times. Does he have $75? Yeah. So it's a profitable call. Right? And when I get it on the river, I can just lead knowing that he'll call here with a high enough frequency to make it profitable that I called on the turn when I make my hand. That's how I do it. I know people can do the exact math in their head, but I can't. I wasn't gifted that way. So I just do this, you know, I round it to a nice number, a 5 or a 0, and then I multiply by 5 to decide if I need to call or not. And as you can see, he calls 3-4 offsuit. He was potting the flop, the turn 3-4 offsuit, and we take it down. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We made it to $142 this video, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace. Oh, and if I provide any value to this video, maybe add anything to your game, I hope you guys can like and subscribe, share this video with your friends, and leave something in the comment section. Let's become friends. Let's get to know each other. Let's build a community, and share hands with one another. Oh, before I let you guys go, we have in the upper right-hand corner, we have pocket aces against a fishy player. Let's bet it, and we take it down. All right, guys. Peace.